Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Silvana and in today's video we will do a beginner-friendly full body stretching routine that you can easily incorporate into your everyday life to increase flexibility and mobility. Whether you are starting your day with a gentle stretch or maybe use this session to wind down in the evening. So whenever you're ready, find a quiet place, roll out your mat and let's get started. Let's start today's class in a child pose. Take your knees as wide as your mat. Let your hips sink back towards the heels. Reach the arms out in front of you and rest the forehead on your mat. Close your eyes and take a moment to arrive. Breathing deeply in through the nose and exhale slowly out. Again, breathing in deeply, create length in your spine. And exhale, let the hips sink even further back towards the heels. One last breath here. And then slowly lift your head, lift the hips and come into a tabletop position onto your hands and knees. Bringing the hands underneath your shoulders and the knees are hip width apart. We start here with our cat and cow. So we inhale, arch through the back, drop the belly, gaze up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, hunch, tuck the tailbone under, belly in, chin to chest. Again, inhale as you open the chest, gaze up. Exhale, round through the spine, tailbone tucks under. 2 more breaths like this, moving at your own pace with your breath. Connecting the movement with the breath. Feel the stretch through the spine. After your next exhale, come back to neutral, breathing normally. Tuck the belly in, extend your right leg back behind you, tucking the toes under. Inhale here. Exhale, press through the hands and press the right heel a little bit further back. So you're stretching out the right hamstring and calf muscle. Keep the gaze down to the mat. Keep on pressing the right heel back. Inhale, shift the weight back forward again, shoulders over the wrists, and then take your right foot across to the left side of your mat. Push the hips to the right side and gaze over the left shoulder, pulling the left shoulder a little bit back. Creating that letter C with your right side body. Take one more breath here. And release back to center and both knees on the mat. On to the other side. Extend the left leg back behind you. Tuck the toes under. Inhale. Exhale, press through the hands, pressing that left heel back. Keep the chest active, press the palms into the mat. Feel the stretch in your left hamstring. Inhale. Exhale, back to center. Lighten up the left foot. Take the left foot across to the right side of the mat. Pull the right shoulder back, gaze back towards your left foot. Creating that letter C with your left side body. Inhale. And exhale, release. Back to center and tabletop position. Both knees on the mat. Tuck both toes under now. Slowly sit back on your heels. Plantar stretch. Reach both arms over the head and just rotate out your wrists a little bit. Create length through the spine. If the stretch on the toes is too intense, you can always lift the hips up a little bit. And then release the arms, untuck the toes, sit back on your heels again. Interlock your fingers behind your back. Inhale, open the chest, press the palms together. Let your head drop back, open up the chest. Feel the heart opening. One more breath here. Draw the shoulder blades together. And then release again, taking the arms out in front of you. And find tabletop position once again. Shoulders over the wrists, knees are hip width apart. Thread the needle. Inhale, lift your right arm up to the ceiling. Twist, gaze up to your right hand. Exhale, thread your right arm underneath your left. Reach far, bringing the shoulder, the side of the head down. And you might want to wrap your left arm around your back here to find an even deeper twist. Close your eyes. Feel the stretch in your outer right shoulder and try to release the weight down onto that shoulder, letting go of any tension. Make sure to keep the hips lifted in line with your knees. Breathing deeply in and out. Relax into this pose. Inhale. Exhale, release again. Left hand next to the head. Press through the hand, untwist and find tabletop position once again. To the other side. Inhale, left arm lifts, twist and gaze up towards your left hand. Exhale, thread the left arm underneath your right, reach far, bringing the shoulder, the side of the head down. And you might want to wrap your right arm around your back. Find a nice spinal twist. Release the left shoulder down, relaxing the head. Close your eyes. And just breathe. Keep the mind inwards. Observe any sensations within your body. Inhale and exhale out. Taking another 2 deep breaths here. And one more breath. Slowly release, right hand next to the head, press through the right wrist and untwist, tabletop position. Let's find puppy pose. Extend both arms out in front of you, keep the hips lifted in line with your knees, and release either the chin or the forehead down onto your mat, opening up the chest towards the mat. Keep on reaching through the fingertips. Feel the stretch in the shoulders, feel the chest opening and getting a nice backward bend. Keep on breathing, keep on reaching. Make sure the hips are still in line with the knees. Inhale and then exhale, lift the head, let the hips come forward and down and find Sphinx pose. Forearms on the mat, elbows in front of the chest, keep the chest lifted and press the ears away from your shoulders. Squeeze the buttocks to keep the lower back protected. Either stay here or you might want to press through the hands, extend the arms lifting the chest up higher into swan pose. Again, keep on squeezing the buttocks, pressing the ears away from the shoulders. Feel the work in your lower back to keep the chest lifted. Take one more breath here. And then slowly release again. Well done. Take the hands next to the chest, forehead on the mat. Inhale and exhale. Press all the way back to your child pose. Let the hips sink back towards your heels, forehead on the mat, and let the chest sink down towards your mat. Breathing deeply into the belly, release any tension from your lower back. Inhale and exhale out. Release, lift the head, hips, tuck the toes under and find downward facing dog. Walk it out for a moment, bending one knee at a time, pedaling the heels down. Feel the stretch in the back of your legs. Head relaxed. Eventually find that full downward dog. press both hands into the mat. Create length in the spine. The tailbone is pointing up high. If the hamstrings are tight, keep the knees a little bit bent. Soften the ankles and let the heels sink a little bit further down to the mat. Shift the weight into your right foot, lift the left leg up behind you, three-legged dog. Press through the hands. Inhale, bend the left knee. Exhale, pull the left knee forward to the chest and then step the foot through in between your hands, low lunge. Right knee on the mat. Inhale, lift the arms up over the head. And exhale, let your hips sink forward and down. Feel the stretch in your right hip extender. Reach through the fingertips, create length through the side body. Inhale. Exhale, release your left arm. Wrap the left arm around the back. Inhale again. And then exhale, bend over towards your left side. Make that rib-hip connection on your left. Breathing into your right side body by still pushing the hips forward. Inhale, lengthen the upper body again. Exhale, right hand onto the mat. Walk the left foot towards the edge of the mat. And take the left hand onto your left knee. Gently press the knee a little bit further out. And let your right hip become heavy. Gaze over the left shoulder. Rotate the chest towards the left side. Feel the hips opening up. Feel the stretch in your left inner thigh. Stay here one more inhale. And then exhale, bring both hands onto the mat. Chest square towards the mat. And you might be able to bring the elbows and forearms down onto the mat for lizard's pose. If the stretch is too deep here, don't worry, just stay on your hands with the chest a little bit higher. Breathing deeply into your left hip. Still let that right hip become heavy. Head relaxed. Use the breath to ease into this deep hip opener. Inhale. And exhale, release. Coming back onto your hands. Walk the left foot back to the center. Low lunge. Inhale. Exhale, find half split. Take the hips back in line with your right knee. Extend the left leg out in front of you and flex the left foot. Inhale. Exhale, let your upper body fold a little bit further forward over the left leg. Actively pull the left hip a little bit further back. Keep on squaring the hips. Feel the stretch in your left hamstring. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, hinge a little bit further forward. Inhale and exhale, release. Bend the left knee. Low lunge. Lift the right knee off of the mat. Inhale. And then exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Take a moment, center yourself. Press through the hands, long spine. Open the chest up towards your thighs. Soft elbows, soft ankles. One more breath here. And then shift the weight to your left foot. Lift the right leg up behind you, three-legged dog. Create length, drive the right heel up high. Inhale, bend the right knee. Exhale, pull the knee forward to the chest and step the foot through in between your hands. Slow lunge. Left knee on the mat. Inhale, arms up over the head. Exhale, push the hips forward and down. Feeling the stretch in your left hip extender. Make sure your right knee is in line with your right ankle. Reach through the fingertips. One more breath here. And then release your right arm. Wrap the right arm around the back. Inhale. Exhale. Bend over towards your right side. Keep on pushing the hips forward. Create length through the left side body. One more inhale. Exhale, bring the left hand back down onto the mat. Walk your right foot towards the edge of the mat, right hand on your right knee and gently press the knee outwards. Gaze over your right shoulder. Let the left hip become heavy. Feel the hips opening and feel the stretch in your right inner thigh. Stay with the breath. Inhale and exhale out. Let the hips be heavy. Slowly release, gaze to the front, untwist and find lizard's pose. Maybe bringing one elbow down, maybe both elbows down, or stay on your hands. Keep on breathing into this deep hip opener. Try to let go of any blockage or any tension. Inhale and exhale out. Head relaxed. Let the upper body relax and just feel the hips opening as they sink a bit further down towards the mat. One more breath here. And then slowly release again, coming back onto your hands. Walk the right foot back towards the center of the mat, right hand on the outside. Inhale, exhale, half split. Take the hips back in line with your left knee. Extend the right leg out in front of you and flex the foot. Inhale, try to create length through the spine. And exhale, hinge forward from the hips, folding over that right leg. If the hamstring is very tight, you can keep the right knee slightly bent. But try to keep on squaring the hips, pulling the right hip back. Inhale, exhale, fold. Use the breath to ease into the stretch. 2 more breaths here. Keep on hinging forward. And 1 more breath. Fold a bit more. Slowly release again. Bend the right knee, low lunge. Tuck the back toes, lift the left knee off of the mat and step back, downward facing dog. Take a moment here, center yourself. Create length through the spine. Keep the weight equally balanced in both hands and both feet. 1 more deep breath here. Open the chest up towards the thighs. And then slowly lift the head, lower the hips. Find a plank pose, shoulders over the wrist. Maybe come onto the tippy toes. Feel the core work. Squeeze the buttocks. 1 more breath here. Strong core. And then release the knees down and stretch back, child pose. Rest the forehead on the mat. Maybe bring the arms by your side for embryo pose and release your shoulders. Breathing deeply into the belly, letting the hips sink all the way back to the heels. Use the breath to re-energize your body, relaxing the face, relaxing the shoulders, releasing any tension from your lower back. Inhale and exhale. Slowly release. Lift your upper body up. Extend the legs out in front of you and we find a comfortable cross-legged seat on the mat. You can place a cushion underneath you if it helps you to keep the spine long, and take the arms by your side. Inhale, lift your right arm up. Exhale, side bend over to the left. Gaze up to the ceiling and breathe deeply into your right side body, keeping both sitting bones grounded on the mat. Make the rib-hip connection on the left side. Inhale, lifting back up. Exhale, release the arm. Left arm lifts. Inhale. Exhale, bend over to your right side. Gaze up to the ceiling and create length through the left side body. Make sure both sitting bones stay grounded. Create length in your side body. One more deep breath here. On your next inhale, lifting back up again. Exhale, releasing both arms. Inhale, reach both arms up, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Reach the arms out in front of you. Let the upper body fold forward. Create length in the spine, reaching the fingertips out in front of you. Let the head drop down, folding forward from the hips. One more breath. And then release. Walking the arms back towards you. Lift the upper body, arms up. Inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows, cactus arms. Pull the shoulders back. Gaze up to the ceiling. Open up the collarbones. Feel the chest opening. Gaze up. Keep on pulling the elbows back. One more breath here. And then inhale, reaching the arms back up. Exhale, release the arms back down. Interlock the fingers behind your back. Open up the chest. Let the head drop back again. Shoulder blades come together. Inhale here. Press the palms together. And then exhale, let the head drop forward. Keep on pulling the shoulder blades together. Chin to chest. Feel the stretch in your neck. One more deep breath here. And release. Let the head drop back again. Open the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Release the head. Release the arms. One more big breath here. Inhale. Bring your palms together. And exhale, hands in front of the heart. Well done. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed the stretches. If so, give this video a thumbs up or leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos of Pilates and yoga. See you next time. Namaste.